Before a chick has even hatched, its mother is already talking to it. In the last days inside the egg, she makes soft, low clucks. And from inside the shells, the chicks cluck and peep back. A conversation, days before they are even born. You have probably never thought of a chicken as having much of a mind. We treat them as the simplest animal on the farm. But over the last 20 years, the scientists who actually study them have found something very different. And once you know what a hen is really doing, you cannot unsee it. These are the things a mother hen understands about her chicks. Some of them will surprise you. Stay to the end because the last thing she does for them is the part almost nobody ever hears about. Let's start before they are even born. For about a day before they hatch, the hen clucks gently to her eggs, and the chicks answer her from inside. They already know her voice. It is the first thing they ever learn, and they will follow it the moment they break out of the shell. When a chick peeps in distress inside its egg, she shifts her body and clucks back to settle it. She is comforting a baby she has not even met yet. And the chicks talk to each other too. Through the walls of their shells, they click and call back and forth to line up their hatching. The ones ahead slow down, the ones behind speed up, until the whole clutch breaks out together within a few hours of one another. Their first act of teamwork happens before any of them can see. A hen has around 30 different calls, and they carry real meaning. She has one alarm call for a hawk in the sky and a completely different one for a predator on the ground. The other birds hear which call it is and react the right way, looking up or running for cover. Researchers who decode these calls describe a small working language. She even has a special call that means food is here, and she uses all of it to raise her chicks and keep them alive. A mother hen shows her chicks what is good to eat. She picks food up, drops it in front of them, and calls them over. The chicks learn far faster from watching her than from working it out alone. And here is what researchers noticed. If a hen sees her chicks pecking at the wrong food, she pecks at the right food more often herself, exaggerating it as if to correct them. She is teaching. At the University of Bristol, researchers ran a now famous experiment. They puffed a little air at some chicks, something that mildly bothered them. The mother hens were never touched at all, but the instant their chicks were bothered, the hens changed. Their hearts beat faster, their eyes narrowed, and they called out to their chicks. The distress of her chicks had become her own distress. Scientists call that a building block of empathy. In an animal we wave off as bird brain. If this is already changing the way you see them, take a second to subscribe. We cover what farm animals actually feel, not what we assume. Chicks can do things we assume needed a much bigger brain. Just 2 days old, a chick understands that an object hidden behind a screen still exists. That is something human babies take months to work out. Chicks can also tell a smaller group of objects from a larger one, a basic kind of counting. Some studies suggest they even line numbers up in space, small to large, the way you picture a number line. Behind that little face is a real working mind. Hens also have self-control and patience. Given the choice between a little food right now or more food if they just wait a few seconds, hens will hold out for the bigger reward. They can keep a goal in mind and resist the easy option sitting right in front of them. An animal that lived only in the present moment could never do that. A hen recognizes and remembers around 100 different individuals, both chickens and people, and she holds on to those faces for a long time. Her flock runs on a real social order, and she can reason about it. If one hen outranks a second and that second outranks a third, she works out the order between birds she has never even seen meet. When a hen goes broody, her whole world shrinks to the nest. She barely eats, she turns the eggs to warm them, and she keeps up that quiet talking through the shell. Once they hatch, she gathers them under her wings, calls them in at the first hint of danger, and puts her own body between them and a threat without hesitating. She is a devoted mother. So go back to the hen leaning over her eggs, talking to chicks that have not even hatched. Behind those eyes is a mother who speaks to her young before they are born, warns them, feels what they feel, and would give everything to keep them safe. She is a someone. We just spent a long time treating her like a something. Next time, the gentlest face on the farm, the sheep.